Hey clarinet players, it's Miss Tosh Morelli here to help you with Mission to Mars, Clarinet 2. So we're going to take a look at this. You've got a lot of new notes up in here. This is a really cool part. It's a little tricky, so you want to make sure that you go through each part that has some new notes and new fingerings in it, kind of slowly before you put the whole thing together and try to go up to tempo. Alright, so the first things first, the key signature, which tells you flats and sharps. At the very beginning, you have one flat, and it's on the B line, right? The middle line. So that means that any time that you come across a B, whether it's on the middle line or if it's lower than low C, you're going to play B flat. You have one on the middle line in measure 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, where you have 4 quarter notes. And so that note is your B flat, but it's your B flat pinch, I like to call it. You're going to use the A key and the register key. Right, in that measure you go B flat, A, G, F. Okay. You also have B flats when they're lower than low C. So for instance, in measure 11, 12, 13, 14, in measure 14 you have 2 half notes. The first one is a low B flat, so 1, 2, 3, first finger, followed by a D. So you have low B flat there. The note right before that low B flat with 2 lines, right, and it's on the line, that's your low A. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So let me go through the letter names real quick with you. At measure 11, we're going to do 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and the first ending. Here we go. F, C, 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 F, C, low A, low B flat, D, A, F, B flat, A, G, F, D, D, C, and that's the one where we're going to off on 4, okay? If you look past 29, you've got some new notes. This is a really cool part. I love this part. So right where you have quarter notes after the 29, right? So on the beginning of the line, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th line down on the paper, and you have 4 quarter notes to start the line. It goes G, F sharp, which is the front, remember the front, G, F sharp, D, low A, then low G is underneath of 2 lines. Then the triplet is G, A, B. G, A, B, and there's a natural sign in front of that B, so it's B natural middle finger. Let's go through just that little part. This is after the 29. 4 quarter notes. Go G, F sharp, D, A, low G, G, A, B, A, right? The next 4 quarter notes are the same as what the other ones were before. G, F sharp, D, A. G, F sharp, D, A. You might want to do that little part separately from the rest of the song, just for your fingerings. After 37 you have that low A, so 2 lines under there. 2 lines underneath equals 2 fingers, okay? So 37 you have low A. The next note you have is low B flat, first finger, because remember in our key signature it says all B's are flat. The next note has a natural sign, so then it's B natural right there. And then you have the C. I think that's about it. I see 2 times when you play an E flat. So let's go all the way back up to the top of the page. On the second line, the first note that you play there is E flat. There's a little flat sign next to your E. Here's how you play E flat. You do 1, 2, like D, with your thumb. And then these 4 keys are on the side. You're going to hit the bottom one. So D plus the bottom side key. And you see how I'm just twisting my hand? You're going to hit it right there. Okay? That's E flat. You have an E flat on the next to last line as well. After we do the 1, triple, 3, 4 a couple of times, and you get your E flat on a whole note. On the very, very, very last line, you have A for 3 beats, low B natural for 8 beats because it's tied, and then G, 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 and then low G to the end, G, 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 G. So G, 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 G. So you got a low G. You got to go from no fingers to almost all of them. All right, here we go. Oh, and remember, after the end of the first ending, you go back to 11. Hopefully you've written that in on your part. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, here's 11. There you go. See you next Monday.